Hello, guys. Welcome to Loud, Proud English. We are going to do some vocabulary. Today's topic is personality and behavior. That's personality and behavior. This is a big topic. So we're just going to do one part of this. We're going to focus specifically on agreeable people and disagreeable people. That's agreeable people and disagreeable people. Now, what does this mean? What am I talking about? Well, agreeable people, they're generally warm and friendly, kind of people who are really more worried about how other people feel. They want other people to feel comfortable. They're less worried about themselves usually. But disagreeable, they're the opposite. So sometimes people will feel disagreeable people are a little bit unfriendly. Maybe they are not bad people, but they just are not so worried about everyone feeling comfortable. So they feel it's okay to challenge other people sometimes. So we have agreeable and disagreeable people. Here is the first personality trait. Welcoming. I said welcoming. Or we can also say hospitable. Now, this is for people who are very friendly and warm to others who come to their house, for example. So if they have a guest, they will always be really nice, really kind, give them what they want, make them feel super comfortable. Welcoming, hospitable. The opposite is unwelcoming or inhospitable. That's unwelcoming, inhospitable. So someone who goes to another person's house will always feel more comfortable with someone that's welcoming than with someone who is unwelcoming. Someone who is unwelcoming is not so worried about you feeling really comfortable in the house. So maybe they will be a little bit cold, not so warm, and they don't seem to be so friendly. So we say unwelcoming or inhospitable. This behavior makes other people feel unwelcome. Now, imagine you go to someone's house and you have a lot of requests. Maybe your requests always change. Maybe you say, oh, can I have a cold glass of water? Oh, actually a warm glass of water. Oh, actually, can I have some tea? Actually, can I have some coffee? And you keep changing. The other person says, oh, no problem, I can do that. No problem, I can do that. Okay, someone who always says, no problem, I can do that, is very accommodating. Accommodating. So an accommodating person will adapt and adjust and just basically try to give you what you want, especially in a situation if they are a host. Accommodating. Now, obviously, the opposite is unaccommodating. So this person is not so concerned with adapting to what you need, and they're actually just not going to be very flexible. So whatever you need or want, maybe they're only going to give you what they want to give you, or they're only going to do for you what they want to do for you. So they're not going to accept, all of the different things that you want if it does not suit them. Okay, so unaccommodating. Now, how about someone who is like nice and warm and friendly and really easy to talk to? So we're emphasizing the easy to talk to part. You know, some people, you think it's easy to go to them and ask them something. So imagine in a company, you have a boss who is easy to go talk to. This person is approachable. An approachable person is easy to talk to because they're usually warm and friendly and maybe welcoming. So yeah, we have approachable people and then, of course, unapproachable people. So sometimes you have someone who's got like a scary face, or they've got something about them that it's like an energy that, or something that you feel makes it difficult for you to want to speak to them. And if it's difficult to talk to someone, that means they are unapproachable. How about someone who is thinking of other people, putting them first? These people are thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, selfless. So generally, agreeable people are going to be quite thoughtful. They're going to think of other people and what they need. They're going to be considerate and unselfish and selfless. So selfless is like when you completely don't think about yourself and you put other people before you. Like, this is not too many people are truly selfless, but a lot of times parents need to be selfless, and parents are selfless many times. But we have thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, selfless. How about those people who don't really put other people first? And they only really do what they want because they don't care if it affects other people. Or maybe they want to keep everything for themselves. So if you're just thinking of yourself, you don't really care about how your behavior affects another person, you are being inconsiderate, and maybe unthoughtful. And maybe you're not really bothered with sharing or something, and you just want things for yourself. We could say you're being selfish. So generally, people who are focusing just on what they want and they don't care if it affects others, these people are inconsiderate, selfish. But then those people who actually will think of other people and they will put other people maybe before themselves, these people are unselfish, selfless, considerate, thoughtful. How about someone who doesn't really want to fight, doesn't really want to argue? They want to keep the peace. So these are agreeable people. They don't really want to create some kind of conflict. So they generally will just keep things inside in order to avoid an argument or maybe some kind of fight. So we say this is a non-confrontational person, okay? Non-confrontational. I think some people are very confrontational and some people are very non-confrontational. So confrontational people, obviously, they don't care if what they say makes you feel kind of uncomfortable. So these people will argue. These people will go to you if they have a problem. They're very direct usually. So we say confrontational, or maybe argumentative. They don't mind having an argument, okay? And so they sometimes even try to start arguments, even for no real reason, except they just enjoy arguments, okay? Argumentative. So non-confrontational people avoid conflict. They just want to keep the peace. Confrontational people, it's okay for them. They actually sometimes enjoy creating a little bit of conflict, and they will be direct. And they don't mind having arguments. That's why we say argumentative. How about someone who shows sympathy and concern for other people? So someone who hears another person's problem and they feel, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I feel, oh my God, I feel bad for you. So this kind of person is sympathetic or maybe compassionate. So they hear another person's problem and they feel bad for them. They sympathize with them, we also say. So we can say this person is sympathetic, compassionate. Sympathetic, compassionate. So maybe I say, oh, my pet died yesterday. A sympathetic person will say, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you okay? But maybe someone who's unsympathetic or heartless, doesn't really care about your problems. They don't think it's something they need to think about, and they don't really feel sorry for you, okay? So a sympathetic person will feel sorry for you. An unsympathetic person will not. And we also say they are heartless, maybe. Heartless is like very extreme, but someone who just has no real feelings. They don't really care about how you feel. And if you feel bad, they don't care that you feel bad. If you had a problem, they don't care that you had a problem. Heartless. And sometimes a heartless person will do very mean things because they don't care. How about someone who accepts other people, accepts their behavior, even if it's different? So these people are tolerant. So they don't mind if someone's doing something that they actually disagree with because they can accept it. So we say tolerant. But people who are intolerant are people that will not accept how other people are behaving if it's against what they believe. So we say they are intolerant. We have tolerant and intolerant. How about someone who expresses real feelings, expresses themselves in a real way, real thoughts? So we say these people are sincere. They're not fake. They really mean what they say. We say they are sincere. So if they're being fake, like if they say, sorry, we know that's not real, okay? That is insincere. Sorry. But someone who really means it, we would say is sincere. And we can also say maybe manipulative people, sometimes they seem sincere, but they're not. They seem real, but they're not. And it's because they're just trying to get what they want. So someone who is manipulative will use emotions and things like that, and they'll pretend to get what they want, okay? They'll pretend to get what they want. All right, so do you want to learn more vocabulary like this? Do you want to practice your speaking? Well, you can join my Zoom classes, okay? In my Zoom classes, we have, small groups, and we learn vocabulary like this, and we do some speaking. They're 45-minute sessions, 3 sessions a week, and it's just $49 a month, okay? So I'm trying to make it as affordable as possible. And if you want to contact me about this, here's my WhatsApp, here's my Instagram and email. These classes have been going for a while now. My students really enjoy them, and it just gives them some contact with English, and they can build their vocabulary, but also practice their speaking. Okay, so I really hope you can contact me, and we can talk about some more details related to the classes. And I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys.